Hello, sweeties! This is fantastic. For the first time since last March, probably, all the planets are moving forwards, which means, if nothing else, at least we can all see where we're going, which is not the case last year. Of course, all we have to worry about now is that the Russians might blow up the planet. But if they do that, then they do. It'll be over in a flash, and we'll all be on to our next lives. Much more likely, though, it has to be said, is that we'll still be here this time next year, wondering why the world's still completely insane. But it will get better. Give it a few years. We're moving into the Aquarian age. It's just taking a little time for all the mad billionaires to find something else to play with besides our lives. Meanwhile, this is a good month. We can get stuff done this month. There are no obstacles in the way and lots of happy planets helping us on. Oh, and of course, one more thing. It's my 300th birthday on the 7th, so I'm expecting truckloads of large expensive presents, just saying. That's it, let's get to the stars. Pisces, my little butterfly. Look, this is actually all good stuff. We've got the Pisces new moon on the 2nd, which sets you on a delicious new cycle. It's backed up by the planet of abundance, which is languishing in your bedroom waiting for you to notice it and get something going, which means, in short, the fish can't fail. And then by the 11th, a few other planets join in, and your head, for once, will be in tune with your heart. What a miracle. Giving you complete clarity and wisdom, probably for the first time in your life, you know. If you're willing to take a few risks and trust yourself to make some really superb decisions, you will soon be ready for the kind of adventure you were convinced only happens to other people. You know what how you get. It's a good month for you. Actually, it's a good year for you, and it's starting now. Don't waste a moment. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little rosebud. Now look, we all know how easily you get bored. What you probably don't know is that when you get bored, the first thing you start doing is causing shit somewhere. You don't even do it consciously. So this month, we're going to change the program. Every time you're about to do something really dumb, or anything at all actually, ask yourself, will this benefit me in the long run? You know, just pause a second. We all know how much fun it is to tell someone to shove his job up his butt. But that kind of fun lasts for about 4 seconds, and then you've got to look for another job. So, keep your opinions to yourself, keep your options open, smile, be charming. Opportunities are coming from the weirdest places this month. So, whatever anyone offers you, say yes. And also, watch the moon. While it's waxing, as in getting larger for you doff ones, money comes to you. While it's waning, as in getting smaller, money leaves you. So make notes. Love is on its own mission. Don't worry about that for now. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little daffodil. Now, watch what you put in your mouth. Overindulgence is your greatest problem this month, especially if you're trying to control your weight, among other things, or your alcohol intake, or any assorted intakes. There's too much stress around you. You really need to relax a little. At least one massage is a must. And buy yourself an expensive, delicate, fabulous present every day and tell yourself you deserve it. You've completely forgotten how fabulous you are. And you've started beating yourself up about all those teeny little details that make you what you are. Enough of that crap. You're magnificent just the way you are. Meanwhile, when you've got that out of your system, the career is taking off. Yum! You've got some fab business travel coming up. Careful with the contracts though. Try not to sign anything until it's been checked by someone sane, as in not you. Use that fabulous inner wisdom to create a delicious love life. It's about that time. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little sunflower. Is the love life sort of dragging its heels? Not for long. Your relationships just need a tiny little kick up the butt after the 7th, when you'll suddenly remember how irresistible you are. Oh, if there's nothing happening now, wait for the full moon on the 18th, after which your social life will explode in 1,000 fabulous directions. Say yes to every single invitation. Of course, it would be nice if you did some work on that mad Gemini hair before then, and get a manicure, you know, guys too. For once, your appearance is really important, and I know that's an odd feeling for you because you usually don't give a shit. But now, make sure you're feeling especially good about yourself. The career moves up a notch after the 21st. Decide what you actually want before then. Or of course you could always wait for the universe to decide for you, but then you might not like what it's come up with. The best idea is to make a list of desires and read it out to the full moon on the 18th. Try it. It works. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little cocker spaniel. Do you feel as though you're dragging yourself through sludge? Horrible feeling. Fear not. After the 7th, the mud will all dry up and that long lost energy will be back and you'll be pleased with yourself. Use this time, this first week, to just relax a little, maybe tune into your love life, which is very unusual. Your sense of what's real has disappeared into one of those mad fairy tales you're always inventing. You can't trust your judgment right now about love. So you'll have to use your heart to figure out how you really feel. Don't discuss it with 1,000 idiots. Just feel it and then act. Oh, money's coming in large chunks after that delicious full moon on the 18th. You know, the moon's your planet. Buy yourself something fabulous. You deserve a reminder of how extraordinary you are. Stick a sign that says, I'm amazingly fabulous, over your door. You have a tendency to forget. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little chocolate muffin, just calm down for a moment. While you've been rushing around like a loony, your career's gone to hell. Not that you actually give a shit if the truth were known, but you soon will if you don't start behaving yourself. So stand still for a moment and think about all the boring details you need to take care of. And yes, of course, you were meant for greater and much more fabulous things, and you'll get them. But first, you have to make some vague sense of your life as it is now. Other than that, this is a fun month. Romance, as opposed to lasting devotion, is after you, and with the goddess of beauty lurking about, you're looking even more fabulous than ever. Money improves after the 7th, so buy something gorgeous. Oh yes, and if you're interested, you've never been more fertile, so make some babies if that's what you'd like, or create something magical. The same passion's required for either. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little pineapple. Here's a quick news flash, just in case you're interested. Your way may not always be the best way. Just not always. And even if it is, there's a chance that keeping the peace is sometimes more important than being right. Just a thought. You'll need some people on your side while you're making all these changes in your life. And don't fret about being stuck at home with people who are trying to stick you in a box and trap you and all that. That's all in your head. There's travel coming, study opportunities if you want to dash about learning new things. You'll be moving. You'll also be managing people, which is a skill that's really worth developing. And of course, all around you, the energies are all over the place. This has nothing to do with you. So detach from the madness. Don't get involved. You've got good stuff happening. Just be kind to everyone. Love is literally all around you if you want some. Pick a few, play, have some fun. Ask yourself what you want it to mean for you. It's an important question. This is a life-changing month, provided you behave yourself. And smile, you've got a beautiful smile. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little watermelon. So you thought last year was dramatic. Ha! Stick around. The complete transformation, not only of the way you look, but also the way you just handle your life, it continues. Big things happened last year. This year you're still adjusting to the new you so far, which means, of course, we're bringing back all the old fears and nightmares. What if the sky falls? What if the universe collapses? We've got all that sudden frantic desire to run back to the way things were. Let it all wash over you. It's just how you process change. You go nuts. But in the end, we have an acceptance of a wonderful new life for you and yours and whoever's around you. It's a process, as always. Try to make some decisions of your own this time instead of trying so hard to please everyone else. There's magic in your life. Choose your miracles. Love, money, travel, family, all available. You pick. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my gorgeous little buttercup. There's something a little stagnant about your month so far. Something that's kind of driven you inside yourself, losing touch with your world and even with your ambitions. Don't fret about this. It won't be around for long. So go ahead, be a hermit if you like. Or yell at everyone you meet, taking out your frustrations on the passing train. There's always that option. Either way, not too many friends to be made. But loads of time to make better friends with yourself, which is what's needed most. By the 11th, you'll be in a much better mood and ready for some good news. Someone wants to invest in you or join you in some fabulous new venture. Look out for that. But by the end of the month, you'll be really pleased with your progress. Love life's still a bit off, but you can fix that later. For now, fall in love with yourself. It's a great start. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little raspberry. Your spiritual side is pounding on the door, how about that? While your earthly self is doing its darndest to pretend it can't hear a thing. Listen, your life doesn't have to be about one thing or the other. You can be wealthy and deeply spiritual and in love with 100 adoring fans if you want. It's all available. Anyway, this month is mostly about life-changing love moments, but that's not all. We've got some travel, learning, teaching, maybe even writing, all on offer now. But only if you're confident enough to ask for them and to want them, you know. There's a new job offer after the 21st, which you can think about. The important thing to know is what you want and what you're worth. Spirituality is about, among other things, believing you deserve the best. Start with that, see how you go. Might even be fun. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my fluffy little rabbit. Are you looking fabulous this month or what? Just as it should be. Now, what's next? Is your chest all nicely puffed out and your feathers all fluffed? Excellent. Now, launch yourself into this fabulous month with a flash of those pearlies and a confident stride towards success, inevitable success. For you, it's now or now. The planets are standing by waiting for instructions. Is it a new business project? 7th to the 20th is best for that. A new love after the 21st. A delicious new you. Start pampering you as soon as you like. But from the 18th, you'll be batting the fans off like flies. Now, all we need to work on is a tiny bit of humility and a spot of gratitude. Don't let that mad ego get in the way, and it'll ruin everything. Be grateful for the miracles. Keep telling yourself this is only the beginning. It's a splendid month. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little coconut. Look, we've got some relatively good news on the way. A bit of luck, a bit of money, maybe even a new career path. The problem is, you're not really paying any attention to all that. You've got the goddess of love and the goddess of passion, as in, you know, wild sex, both in your sign from the 7th, which means you won't know whether to propose to everyone in sight or hide from the hordes of admirers pounding down your front door. Both would be fun. Although perhaps you could save yourself the drama and decide what you want before your world goes nuts. Keep in mind, though, that the goddess of love is also the goddess of money, and both are really useful energies for creating a completely different reality. You're very powerful now. Make some magic. That's it for Aquarius. Thank you, delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. This is the perfect time to start believing in your own magic, to make something extraordinary happen. Try this. Gaze at yourself in the mirror, look deep into your own eyes, actually just look into one, it's hard to look at both, and tell yourself, I love you. If it feels weird, you obviously need more practice, so keep doing it whenever you remember. Your universe will reward you if you think you deserve better. Now, have a fabulous month, it's a great month. Please subscribe and wave and let me know how you're doing. If you'd like a reading, you can book one on my fab new website, lindashaw.com. Now, give yourself permission to succeed, it's important. Bye now.